So this is my final take on the yellow metal. And while I look at the structure holistically, I try to put every dot together. I try to put every resistance together. I try to put every support together in order to make my case. Because every every negligence will actually cost you your money. Yes, every negligence. So I try to factor all these things. I put them all together. I put them all together. So another price action I found, and that was why I decided to do another quick review into what I've already done before, is a very clean price action, which I don't want you to overlook. We have here breaker structure and a retest, making it a supply roof, and a structural play. Price returns here as a demand floor, returns here as a demand floor. It's also holding here as a demand floor. It's just for reference, just to remind you that I now have 3 confluence holding price here. So that means whatever they want to do, let them do it. Like, it gets a level in trade that you don't care about what price we do. I personally do not care what price we want to do, whether he wants to buy or whether he wants to sell, because whichever way market goes, it goes in my direction. It goes in my direction, whichever way. So from what we see here, we have been defended here. But if you plot this trend from here, we have a breakout. So if you connect from here, we have a breakout. Yes, if you connect it from here, we have a clean breakout. So the market is dynamic. The market is dynamic. It never does one thing. So what I likely see is market leveraging on 307. And on 307, we have 4 confirmation. Descending trend line connecting the current all-time high. Attempt to challenge the current all-time high. Another high at 3,365, and we have dropped, and we have broken out of that structure, and we are back. And when you look at that sales structure, we have a break of structure here and a retest after break of that structure, which let's label them. That's an RT after break of structure, and we have a BO here. There's a broken structure at that level. There's a broken structure at that level, and we have here as final RT. So you have seen price tanking. So the BRS minimal it can take is this level, this descending trend line breakout, and 307, 305 provided that insight. And when you look again, we have another structure at this level. I want to change the color for educational purpose only. So you have seen how price reacted there. Another break of structure after price claiming here. We have here supply roof, demand floor, supply roof, break of a supply roof, make here demand floor. That is evidence number 2. And we have another structure at this area, a very strong demand structure, a supply roof, demand structure after break of a supply roof, demand floor. Price came back here, break of a supply roof, demand floor. After break of a demand floor, it came back here, broke a supply roof, here as a demand floor. We play with strategy, we play with it for a while, but it returns here is going to stabilize. And the one that got me hooked is this one. We have here break of structure. Price played with the structure, came here, stabilized, demand floor 1, demand floor 2, and that could possibly be demand floor 3. 3 evidences pointing that we could have a pushback. I will take price into the zone, and from there we'll start to short. And when we come back, we'll break the structure and we'll continue. Here is where I see most likely that if we turn bearish in a non-yielding asset like gold, we could come here. We could come here. Very, very much possible as our new demand floor. Yes. So that's what I see on technical, and that's what I see on technical. So let's get back to our chart. And these are all demand floor and also an SR. So that's a beautiful confluence over there. And we have here an SR as well. So you see the market is technically driven by demand and supply. So every other grammar for crying out loud is just for it's just for educational and terminological reasons. You know, every profession have terminologies and they are often used to create superiority and respect in the field. But I will tell you, trading is only demand and supply. Yes, without somebody buying, market will not go up. Without somebody selling, market will not go down. This is what trading is, family. This is what trading is. It is only demand and supply. So you cannot explain it outside the concept of demand and supply. When price is going up, it means that somebody want to buy. Why is somebody buying? Somebody is buying in anticipation that it will continue to buy. Yes, somebody is foreseeing appreciation. That is why he's buying. So that he doesn't look back 2 years from now and start to cry. If I had known, I would have bought. I saw it at 3,000 and I was waiting and it's now 4,000. So that is why the two things you begin to look in a market is buying phase and selling phase. So you see this market is still very much in a buying phase. After breakout from a selling phase, sell phase one, sell phase two, sell phase three. Break of a selling phase, return price on demand. We have here price also after you switch demand floor one, demand floor two, demand floor three, and comes here demand floor four. So even if he breaks away from there, all I will do is I will not cry or try to hit myself. I will recalibrate. I will recalibrate. So even if market opens and it decides to continue selling, that's not a problem. That is not a problem. I don't have a problem with that. So what I will simply do is to be patient, allow price to come here. So if the market opens and it opens bearish and it decides that it wants to disgrace us, it's okay. We wait and allow it to come down here. Here, I will catch him. I will catch the market at this level. And if that continues to happen, I also have further hope where I can also leverage on. There is a structure at this level. There is two structure at this level, the horizontal and the declining. So I'm going to state the both of them, which are also potential buy opportunities. And we all must know that market always seek liquidity. And if you seek liquidity on you, you're going to be in trouble. Yes, for sure. If market seeking liquidity and it does that to you, you're going to be in trouble. So there are two structures to this. There is a descending trend line breakout at this level, which we must also factor at this level. There is a breakout. There is a breakout at this level. There is a breakout here. So which further brings our demand floor to another lower zone where you see that price might have the probability to break and continue to smash down. And if that happens, then we could see price further downslide where we hope to challenge the floor. If that happens, I'll be looking out for double confluence on the floor at this level. Yes, and it makes it a high probability trade, and that will be a good time to return to where we started from. So these are case scenarios that I'll be looking out for: descending trend line, alignment on this structure, and if I get that, this is a very strong structure, and we had a breakout from there. So if we return there, I would like to leverage on that structure. So whatever the market does, we are pretty okay. We are pretty okay. Look at that roof after breakout structure, break of a demand floor, retest one, retest two, sell. Over 1,000 pip drop. So that is how we analyze the market using our in-house developed orthodox strategy. And if you have doubt in what we are doing, come online and show me your results. I have my results available to show as evidence. I do not delete any of my charts, and I'm not afraid of any trader, irrespective of years of experience or how much profitability you've made. All my trades are open. So, so if you are in doubt of the strategy, show me your result and I will show you mine. So it's a battle of result versus result. So it's not about strategy versus strategy, it's about results. By close of the market on Friday, we have entered 3,307 and we close 3,312 and left some positions open, knowing where the market is unpredictable. It can open in a gap, but due to geopolitical tension, I think on geopolitical tension, gold might score high. Yes, on geopolitical tension. So interest rate alone might not be the reason why gold will continue to sell. On geopolitical tension, I see a strong demand.